Hi, it's Danny and welcome to the Tasmanian Boat and Caravan Show. Australians just love celebrating the great outdoors, and with Tasmania being a bit of a hotspot at the moment, you've got to have the right gear. So let's take a look around, shall we? So excited to bring this to you today. Make sure you show your appreciation by hitting the subscribe button, like it as well, and share it to all your friends. Here's Ben here from ARB. So I've got my four-wheel drive. What's my best option to kit it up?
Good range of rooftop tents here at the moment.
Okay, so what's an entry level sort of on a rooftop tent? Are we talking thousands and thousands of dollars? Or
talking about, say, $1,400.
Yeah.
The main thing is easy to set up.
Yeah.
Don't want to take too long, especially being on the road all day.
Okay, so how long would it take to set this one up?
Oh, that literally takes probably a couple of minutes.
Couple of minutes.
To fold it out and put you leave the fly on it. So it's just a matter of zipping the cover off.
Yeah, and while your mates have got those thumping big caravans and it's taken them all day to actually pack it up, you've done it in a few minutes, which is really good. And you're off to the next spot. Okay, we want to keep things cool, Ben, so portable eskies are the way to go now.
They can be mounted in the back on slides in the back of
you just pull them out. Yeah, which is really cool. Yeah. I mean, you can fit keep your meat, cool, your milk and all that sort of stuff, and your beer.
And your beer, yeah, my word.
So if you're not into climbing up on the roof of a four-wheel drive when you've had a few Chardonnays, Peter here from King's Caravans in Hobart. Welcome, Peter, and what's this van behind us?
This is a 17-foot expander, so what that means is the bed ends pop out.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's quick and easy. Yeah. Plus it's got bunks in there for children.
Yep.
We've got an ensuite, so shower and toilet.
Yep.
Being an Outback model, it's got solar standard.
Yeah, so you can put it on the back of your four-wheel drive as well, because it's got the big wheels.
It's got the independent suspension, so you get a really good ride.
Peter, I was blown away with this caravan because it has got all those essentials that families look for. Things like the little bunk beds in there. Yep. You've got your shower and your toilet. Of course, Mum wants that all the time. I'm not going anywhere without a toilet. That's what I cop all the time. The pure size of it, the fact you can compact it up, so you haven't got this 18-foot thing dragging behind you, which is good. And it's on trend too, isn't it? It's got all the bells and whistles that I like.
And being a pop top, you haven't got as much wind drag, so you're saving on fuel economy, which a lot of people are looking at. We've got Australia-wide, we've got 100 dealers, so it doesn't matter where you go, you can get servicing and parts. And
of course, it's a reputable brand. Jayco has been around a long time.
43 years now.
So they know their stuff. So we've got the rooftop camper, we've got our caravan, or we've got our camper trailer. But one thing that people don't think about is the matting when you actually walk out. Who wants to be dragging dirt and that all through our $50,000 caravan? This is Colin here. What a great product this is. Tell us all about it.
Good, thanks, Danny. So, these are mats that are made from recycled plastic, so we're very conscious of the environmental impact. They've been UV stabilised, so they won't break down, and it's colour fast dyes that we've used in the material. So, and we guarantee that for 3 years.
That's good.
So it's got a good 3-year guarantee. In terms of the strength of it, we weld the plastic sides together, and then we hem it with some nylon braid around the sides. So it's very, very strong. It's lovely underfoot, as you can feel.
It's great.
So it's soft, and when you get out of your camper or your caravan or whatever you're in, your tent, and you put your foot down on this in the morning, it's just lovely.
So this is an Australian invention?
Australian invention. And it emanated from Queensland by a guy called Paul Donovan. I fell in love with it back at the show in Launceston here about 6 months ago.
As soon as I saw the concept, I thought, this is great. Everybody should have one of these. Yeah, for sure. So instead of getting out the bit of shade cloth, the dag-yell bit that's been cut up with the scissors, you can look really cool. And I noticed the prints are awesome too.
They are.
Roll it out and be there in style.
That's it. We trade as Rooftop Tents and Accessories.
Yes.
So you find us on Facebook.
Excellent.
We've also got another Facebook page of Rooftop Tasmania, so they'll find us on that one.
Make sure you check it out. And Colin, have a fantastic day here at the show. Here from Australian Campers, enjoying the show?
Yeah, loving it.
Isn't it amazing what people are after though,
I know.
isn't it?
Most people are looking for a caravan, accessories, new camper trailer. Yeah.
Well, one of the options, as you just said, Fiona, is a camper trailer, and this thing behind me, it's a bit of a beast, isn't it?
It is.
What is the advantage of getting a camper trailer, let's say over a big thumping caravan, or let's say just a rooftop camper on a four-wheel drive? What's
Well,
the
you can
advantage?
take it anywhere you want.
Yeah,
really,
you
you
can.
can take it off-road, you can go up the dirt tracks,
Yeah.
through rivers, through
Yeah.
creek beds.
It's
yeah.
amazing what you can compact into them
Yes,
too, isn't
yeah.
it?
This one here, it's got
Yeah.
heaps of storage.
Yeah.
Fits the fridge.
Which is what we want.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the beer or whatever
Yeah.
you want to take.
Yeah, the beer. We've got the motorbike stuck on this
Yeah.
one.
You can put some kayaks
Yeah.
on top. Yeah.
That is an advantage, that you can just compact it up so much.
Yeah.
So is there any actual room for the kids?
No, you don't take kids.
No. So one thing that was very impressive on this camper trailer was the awning. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so you just unravel it and
Yeah.
then you pull it out like a bat whip. Makes it quick and easy to set up. Yeah.
So make sure you look up the
Yeah,
Australian
Australian
Caravans. Yes. And thanks for coming down to Tassie. Hope you're enjoying it today.
yeah, it's been great.
So I'm lucky enough to have caught up with the chief organiser here, Ken Gourlay. What an awesome event today. You must be happy with it.
Oh, we are very happy. Tremendous crowds today. So we're up on last year fantastically.
Yeah. Now, it is a fundraiser, and I
Yep.
really like this because a lot of community groups do fundraising things, but they do little projects.
Yep.
You've chosen to take on the big task. Boy, it is a big task
Yeah.
of raising funds for the Tamar Yacht Club Junior Sailing Program. Is that right?
It's for our junior sailors and our youth development. Many things have changed, like expenses. They're huge for us, and you can't touch the parents up all the time.
No, of course you can't.
Yeah,
No,
so
no.
we decided one fundraiser a year,
Yeah.
and then we don't have to worry about it from then
That's
on.
right.
And this has just actually snowballed and gone beyond our
It's
wildest
it's
dreams.
great though, but I
Yeah.
mean, one of the things you do have to buy, of course, is a launching ramp or
Yep.
pontoon for
Yep.
the kids to be able to go up,
Yep.
so they're all safe, and there's all the bells and whistles that go with that.
Yep.
Boats and gear and
Boats.
everything.
Yep.
Things cost money.
They do. Our port's
They do.
$12,000.
So Ken, you've had a bit of a look around.
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing you've seen here today?
Oh,
What do you reckon?
My favourite. There's a few aspects, and I guess this is from the organising side of my brain.
Yeah.
We have the 3 biggest caravan manufacturers in Australia here.
Yeah, hats off to you guys,
Yep.
because that's pretty impressive.
Yep.
And they're really happy to be here, by the way.
They
I've
are.
interviewed those guys on air, and they
Right.
just love being involved.
Yep. Behind us, the
Yep.
Whitley
Oh.
fiberglass boats.
You're on the money.
Institution
Yeah.
in Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the
Family-owned
presentation of
business.
them. Family
Yeah.
owned. They've come here. 2 of them are sold, and,
Yep.
and we aren't talking $3,000 rigs.
And they've gone out of their way to come down here too,
They
haven't
have,
they? You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
No, lovely
So
guys.
that's very nice. That's very satisfying
It
as an
is.
organiser, but just the way everybody actually takes it in the spirit of what it is.
That's
a
right,
charitable event.
Yep.
And that I get no hassles at all.
So
Yeah.
does it look like we're all go for next year then, Ken?
My word.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
So, if you're heading on down to Tasmania, make sure you put this on your calendar. It usually
Yep.
falls the same time every
It
year,
does.
doesn't it?
It's the weekend after Father's Day.
Excellent. So book that one in.
At the best venue in Launceston, the
Yeah.
Silverdome. I mean, you've seen the polished floor. Isn't
Oh,
that
look,
nice?
we're pumping it up here again, aren't we? It's great. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Pleasure.
along.
Pleasure.
So it's time to look at some boats. I've got Gary here from Whitley Marine, and what I like about these boats, not only are they flash as, I like the fact that instead of going online, Gary, and just buying some second-hand boat or a new boat that's got all these bells and whistles that you don't need, when you could get with you guys and just custom order exactly all the fine details that you want. Is that right?
True, that is very true.
Yeah.
They're custom built.
Yep.
They're individualised.
Yep.
We build them to your personal spec.
Yep.
And you order it. You
Yep.
order it online. You get a brand new boat. We start building it tomorrow, and in 4 to 12 weeks you have a brand new boat.
I really like that, Gary, because not everybody likes the same thing. It's like when you buy a caravan or if you buy a car. I mean, you don't probably like the things on a four-wheel drive that I like. The fact that you can actually
And customise it.
customise and possibly show off to your mates that this was made for me. It's not something that I've just got on eBay or something and found and went, oh yeah, that's all right, yeah, it's a flash boat. But when it's individualised and personalised, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Very true. Like we customise what colour you want.
Yeah.
We give you options for that. We customise the canopies. We customise inside the flooring,
all the
fabrics.
coverings, carpet.
and then you've got your own. Yeah, you can add so many different
wine
options
rack.
to it.
You can put a wine rack in there, couldn't you?
Really want a wine rack. But even extending canopies, fully enclosing the boat, so you've got that protection. Adding anchor winches, you can add any number of things.
Great.
We have what we call our Sea Legend range, is dedicated for your offshore fishermen. We build them in 5 different sizes, from 20 foot up to 28 foot. Again, there's your customisation. And our third range of boats that we've got on show down here at the Silverdome is our cruiser.
Is the flash boat.
Well, it's
the show-off boat. Let's
it
face
is the
it,
show.
Gary.
They're all they are a great boat.
Have them for a couple of months and then flog it off again. Yeah, that's what they do. They do that.
If you've got a lot of money, you can flog them off and get another one.
Yeah, we got any of those customers around here, Gary?
I haven't seen any of those customers this weekend. The Whitley boats are actually made in Victoria, have been for 65 years.
Yeah, family
by the
owned.
Whitley family. They employ 51, I think, local people in Melbourne.
Now, how do they contact you?
Look, website. Yep. whitleymarine.com. You can get on there. You can actually build your own boat on that website if you really want to. So you can add all of those extras, all those things that you want, customise it. We'll give you all the prices for those things, and you know exactly what you're getting. The best time to buy it though, is at a boat show like here at the Silverdome.
For sure. Well, thanks very much for your time, Gary.
My pleasure.
I'm now going to have a look at the tinnies. Look, I've got to say I was a little bit out of my depth with the Whitley Marine boat, so I've actually found some tinnies. Here's Dale. He's from Captain Marine here in Launceston, Tasmania. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Yourself? Having a good day?
I'm not doing too bad, actually. A couple of embarrassing moments where I knocked the camera over and, a few people got a bit of a laugh out of that. But anyway, look, if people want to do a bit of recreational fishing, most of the time they think, we'll go a small boat first. And they probably look at a tinny. Is a tinny a good thing to get to have you and a mate, on a Sunday, just go for a quick fish?
Yeah.
Let's say freshwater even.
Yeah, it's just nice and easy.
Yeah.
They're light, they're easy to handle.
Yeah.
You're easy to tow with. You don't have to worry about having a big tow vehicle. You can tow them with your family-sized car.
They don't take up much space in the backyard either.
Nah, not as much. That's it.
Good.
And they, don't take a lot of looking after as well.
No,
so,
that's good.
Because if they are in the backyard, they can handle, a bit of the rain, a bit of the neglect. Yeah, and then they're still right to go out on the weekend. The beauty about it is, they're quite cheap and easy to get into the market with. Good starting point. Or
So my question to you is, can you actually get one personally made, modified for yourself?
Well, we do make all different models and stuff. As far as customising, we do it, but we don't change the actual design of the boat, as in
because it's made to cut through water and stuff like that.
And also, like everything, Australian standards and stuff like that. Everything's got to be tested for a certain thing. But as far as seat positions and things like that, we can definitely do that. But in the Clark range that we sell, I think we've got about 55 boats in the model range.
That many.
That's the size and stuff. How many people you want to take? If you've got a family of 4, you'll need a full metre sort of boat. But if you've got 5, we sort of got to go that little bit bigger.
Okay, so if people want to find out how to buy a tinny, how do they contact you?
Yeah, come down and see us, Captain Marine. We're in Invermay, in Launceston, or like everyone, websites, Facebook, all social media.
That's the go. Well, thanks for your time today,
Dave.
Worries,
great.
No worries.
Thank you.
So the one thing about camping, everybody loves to go fishing, and this is Rob from Fish Care Tasmania. One thing that really frustrates me, Rob, is people take too many fish when they go fishing, because half the time they don't eat them.
That's correct. The problem with taking too many fish is that later on there won't be any fish in the water there, so you need to protect them while they're there. We have legal sizes on fish to protect them. That would mean you can cut back the number of fish that they're taking. Also allows those fish that are slightly undersized to reproduce. If fish don't reproduce, or there aren't any fish to reproduce, no more fish.
And I've just heard that you guys are focusing a bit on the flathead at the moment.
We catch, eat nearly 1 million flathead annually in Tasmania. We catch nearly 2 million of them, so we're letting half go.
And it is nice, isn't it?
It is nice. It's one of our top fish. It's a staple fish.
Yeah, crumbed with a bit of lemon.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And cold water fish are much better than tropical fish, but anyway.
So what do we do? What do we do to sort of, limit the amount we catch?
Well, one of our greatest messages is only take what you want to eat on that day, because fresh fish is by far the best eating.
Oh, it is.
It's just fantastic. Now, the fish that you freeze down, yes, can freeze it down, but the quicker you eat it, the better it is.
If you're going out fishing, if you don't want to keep it, please release it back into the ocean.
And one of our main messages is if you're going to release it in good condition.
Yes, yeah.
Gone are the days where you could stick a knife in its head to flick it over the side.
Oh, no.
Because that's just a total waste of that fish.
Don't leave it sitting on the floor of the boat for half an hour and think, I don't want that, I'll throw it over.
Handling them with your hands,
Yep.
you're far better off using a device called a de-hooker or a wet cloth. You know, wet cloth's great because if you touch the fish with your bare hands, you tend to take scales off and the slime, which can lead to infection.
So you're actually looking out for the health of the fish
Yes,
itself.
very much so.
It's not only about us, is it?
No, definitely not.
So that's all the serious stuff. We'd love to see you come down to Tasmania to fish in our waters, to go fishing, because our fish are sublime, aren't they?
They are the best fish in Australia, I'm afraid.
So this is Mick from Lifestyle Caravans in Launceston, Tasmania. This is not a caravan, Mick. This is just luxury, pure luxury.
It's got a lot of optional extras that people want, but as standard. So everything you see in this van is standard for the semi-off-road model.
Yeah.
Everything from the twin solar panels, the twin batteries, the grey water tank standard, the reverse camera standard, external gas bayonet is standard, and everything you see inside the interior.
People are choosing to even buy one of these to permanently live in, aren't they?
Yes, we have quite a few people lately that have been buying them, especially the bigger ones that get up to around the 23 foot.
Yeah.
Because they're fully self-contained with toilet and shower and everything else like that, people are living in them, whether it's by choice or it's just a cheaper way of living accommodation. So whether they've got it on the block while they're building their house, or whether they're actually living in a van park or something like that permanently, we have quite a few people like that.
We're having a lot of fun here at the Tasmanian Boat and Caravan Show for 2019. I bumped into John, and this is such a great concept. You don't only have to buy a brand new boat or caravan. John's actually got a second-hand van, and have a listen to this. He's actually booked himself a spot in to sell his own personal caravan. What a way to do it. What a good idea, John.
It's a great idea. I was rung up on a couple of days ago by the people who are doing the Boat and Caravan Show, and they said, do you want to book a spot for about $100? I said, yep, I'm your man. So there you go.
Well, instead of trying to, park it along the highway and getting people,
I was thinking of that, Danny.
And stuff. I mean, we do everything we can to try and sell it, but this is a great idea. I thought this was brilliant. Well, this could be the best way to actually buy a caravan, because it's already proven, it's been out there, it's had its run, and then somebody's personalised it with the things that are actually missing. Like, so if you buy a new one, and I'm not taking it away from a brand new caravan, but let's face it, everybody that buys a new caravan or a boat or a car, they always modify it, don't they?
They do.
And I really like getting some of those little subtle touches that people do to personalise things, don't you?
Yeah, so we actually, because my wife, she feels the cold a bit, living in Tassie, as you imagine, but we like to get out away from caravan parks and things like that, so we like the free camp.
Yes.
And of course we put in a gas heater. I mean, you've got your gas tanks at the front anyway.
And
I've got my barbecue here, so because I've got the gas on board, I thought we'll put a gas heater in.
Great idea, mate.
Thank you,
I hope you sell it.
Thank you very much.
So we've got the four-wheel drive with the caravan on the back. Maybe we've got a boat on the back. Fishing for me is on the agenda. We've got Tom here, fishing expert. I'll pump him right up here. How's it going?
That's been great.
Yeah.
Great show. Fishing's been great up here at the moment. Trout season's well underway. Bit of rain going around, so it's making
been
lakes.
yourself?
Had a couple of trips up. It's been
How'd
successful.
you go?
Oh, smashed them.
Yeah.
Absolutely smashed them. It's
that's
great.
good.
So you'll be happy with that.
What are we doing here?
I know, exactly right.
So I know you don't want to give any trade secrets away, but what is the current flavour at the moment? What lures are they going for?
Well, this show we've sold heaps of Tassie Devils, great Tasmanian product, so got to be happy with that. Black and golds have been great, and selling lots of bright orange as well.
Okay.
Surprising, but
Let's flip over to saltwater.
Sure.
What's happening there?
Plenty of bluefin still around. So all up off Scamander, St Helens, out off the neck down the south.
Busy with what shouldn't be a new invention, but is actually a new invention, and I tell you what, I was pretty gobsmacked by this and just wondered why the hell it hasn't been thought of earlier.
Oh, look, it's a simple concept which a few guys that we've been sort of following over the past few years have been trying to bring to fruition. They've just come out. called the Evolution 360 rod holder.
Yep.
Boys from RL Welding down south are doing them.
That's him.
It's a pretty basic concept, but the whole idea being with a normal fixed rod holder, you can't really do anything. These guys push the button, whole thing twists around, towards you out like that. Perfect fishing electric rods if you need to put them out and move them around, or swing the fish back closer into your boat. It's an ideal.
Like I said, why hasn't this been invented earlier?
Well, it is now, so
there's going to be a lot of guys happy around.
Absolutely. It's been a very, very popular item.
Well, I hope you've really enjoyed my coverage of the Outdoor Boat and Caravan Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, excuse me, a man's got to do what a man's got to do.